Bosses. Now we have already discussed about what to do with your ex if they annoy the shit out of you. But what about bosses? Well, I'll tell you, bosses can be annoying as well. If that wasn't much of a news to you, now it is. Now some bosses can be mentors. Obviously, you can look up to them, they'll help you. There are also cool bosses who might drink with you, who might make you have fun in the workplace and actually make you feel good about yourself. While there's another tangent of office. What the hell is wrong
Stupid.
with me? I mean, bosses. This tangent of bosses can be described as being an ass, or in the most basic of terms, annoying as fuck. They will mislead you, they'll lie to you, they'll make you suffer for no reason. And if they just feel lazy, they'll make you do the work. And that is quite annoying. I've had my fair share of bad bosses while I was an intern, but yeah. And trust me, there were good times, but there were bad times as well. And that is what I want to address today. This is in no relation to my experience, but there must be other bosses who have been 10 times or 30 times more worse than what I experienced. And that might be just one of you guys. So, you cannot obviously hit your boss, you cannot even say shit to them. You cannot even give them constructive criticism. So what do? Well, you vent out. And sometimes venting out to your friends doesn't really help because your friends might be entrepreneurs. Your friends might not even have that bad of a boss, so they cannot relate. But one thing can, or should I say, one game can. Whack your boss. This game will let you vent out your anger and help you cope with the fact that you have a terrible boss, a terrible job, a terrible life. Everything just goes away for a glimpse of a second so that you can actually relax and get that sweet revenge, something you might just get in your dreams. Technically, this can be a dream since it's not happening in reality, and that's how it should be. Never beat anybody you hate. Show them love. And if you feel like venting out, there are games like this who help you do. So, anyway, without further ado, I wish you all the best in life, and let's get on with the video. Begin.
No, 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 no. Wrong, wrong, wrong. It's come to my attention that you're not measuring up. You'll need to stay late. Again. With no overtime. Your project has to be completely redone. You can't seem to do anything right.
Okay.
Oh, I'm gonna
As
have
an
to write
intern,
you up again too.
I was
You're just
almost
not measuring up.
made to stay late
That's
every
3
day,
more demerits this
and I
week.
wasn't even getting paid. And they
Did you
wanted
get
me
the
to
memo
work
about
for
the
extra
pay cut?
days.
10% across
Convenient
the board.
much? What are you
We've gotta
living
cut
in?
back.
A
That's
sandbox
the
world?
bottom line, you see.
But anyway,
And your insurance copays?
I
have
think
to
this
go
boss has
up.
said enough. Let's
Better
teach him a
tighten your
lesson.
belt. Not measuring up.
What could he do with a cup? Okay, he's just trying to vent his anger out on the cupboard, I guess. This guy seriously has some issues. Or his boss might just be the worst boss in the world. But yeah, either ways, he sure proved the point. This is a ruler.
No, no.
That was a headshot.
Boom, headshot! Boom, headshot! Boom, headshot!
That's what it is.
You're fired. I'm gonna
Come
have you
on, man.
arrested.
You should probably run at this point. You shouldn't even be staying there. Like, he's about to kill you and you're talking about getting him arrested. You should be apologetic. See? Serenity. That's what you get when you finally went out. Virtually. I know you guys are probably thinking of more ideas to what you would do to your boss.
No, 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 no.
Now we have a cup. What
No,
is he
no,
going to do?
no, no.
Spill coffee on him? Oh, no, he's just going to beat him with a cup.
Huh?
Look at his eyes. Shit. Oh, hey.
You'll need to stay late.
This is gonna
Again.
be bad.
What the fuck?
He's in disbelief. Did you see that? Okay, dude, I think you should stop. Okay guys, so we had to skip the last site and go to a new one because there are 24 endings in this one and that just had 5 or 6. So let's beat up our boss. Hold on a second. Our virtual boss a bit more. This is something you can do in quarantine or actually imagine. How about it? Now we have a plethora of options. This is a
No,
plethora.
no, no,
That
no,
was just
no.
a sliver.
Wrong, wrong, wrong.
So let's see. He stabbed him with an umbrella. I didn't know you could stab somebody with an umbrella.
No way.
This guy is really strong. I'll give him that. That's some Mortal Kombat shit right there. And put the head into the intestines, of
way.
course. You need some cushioning
No
for the
way.
head to fall.
No worry.
I'm not a psychopath. Shut up.
No.
Liar!
No,
Won this
no,
game
no,
on the
no,
BlackBerry.
no. Wrong,
Seriously?
wrong, wrong.
How old is this game? Let me just beat him up with a bulb because I can. He could have used the glass shards as well. Just a suggestion. Oh, well, he tried something way different than I was planning. Oh my god, that would hurt so bad. For all of those who don't know,
No
I have
way.
actually been electrocuted.
No want.
Like, from a
No
street
worry.
lamp. And that hurt like a bitch.
No way.
Alright,
No,
we've
no,
got
no,
CPU.
no, no.
Is it me or there's just something kind of satisfying about this game? Don't get me wrong, I do not condone this and I do not want to do this. No, I do not want to do this, but I don't know. I kinda like it. Like the game. Speed him up with a briefcase, of course. I want more. Just slap that shit. Just.
No, no,
Scissors?
no.
This is gonna be brutal. Don't do it. That made me weak in my legs. I think I'm gonna be a good
No
boss.
when.
Speaking of which,
No want.
you should actually show your
No
boss this
worry.
game. Maybe he'll treat you nicely.
No when.
Maybe you'll get fired.
No want.
Maybe
No
you
worry.
might just get arrested. Who knows?
No
But is it
when.
worth the risk? Up
No
to you to
want.
decide.
No, no, no.
Let's do the keyboard. Oh shit! He's literally taking the breath and beating him up. Like, I like how I'm in sync with some of the stuff. At least he's taking
No
therapy
way.
of some sort. Oh. I guess that was a humane way to kill your boss. My god, it's still there.
No when.
Oh.
Let's go with the hockey stick. Oh yeah. Now you know how I feel when you gave me all that work to do. Run! Just run! Just say you're fucking sorry. You know, something I realized in this game, something which the boss
No
has done
way.
wrong. You might be feeling
No
empathetic
want.
for the boss, but let me tell you what he
No
did wrong.
worry.
If you know the man is
No
about
way.
to kill you, you know
No
what's
want.
happening. Can't you just
No
scream,
worry.
I'm sorry? Can't you scream, I made
No
a
way.
mistake? Is it really
No
that
want.
hard?
No worry.
He would have lived. At least he would
No
have
way.
tried to do so. Like he's
No
been
want.
killed so many times.
No worry.
Did he even once feel like mentioning that he was sorry? No. Alright, are we gonna waterboard him? See, even right now, he could have said sorry. Being in disbelief isn't gonna help you when you're about to get killed. Life lessons. Brutal. Alright, let's see what a flower pot can do. Smashed it. Is he poking his eye? Oh, shit. Oh, fuck. Hey, teamwork. I guess I'm not the only one who hates my boss. So that can be me, with you the viewer. And I'm not gonna complete that thought because my channel will get banned.
It's come to my attention
Oh,
that
the chair. Okay, just got a bit kinky, I guess. That's how you disrespect. You don't do that. Oh my god. Shit. Well, look at him being resourceful. He actually got a stool for himself.
No when.
with no overtime. Your project has to be
I
completely
knew his
redone.
pencil would be used.
No when.
Nobody saw that.
No want.
I think
It's come to my attention that you're not measuring
I think
up.
we're there. I think
You'll
it's
need to
time
stay late.
to use
Again.
the wall.
With no overtime.
Shall we do it?
Your project has to be
Nah, I'm
completely
not gonna.
redone.
Psych! I'm just trying to imagine it. She actually ran.
No!
Could have said you're sorry instead of saying no, no, no. I think we broke something. A lot of things. Holy shit. That actually exhausted him for once.
No when. No want. No worry.
That is what life
No
is.
when. No want.
No
No
worry.
worry.
So guys, this was what you do when you're actually frustrated with your life and want to vent out without any consequences. You go onto this site, you play this game, let out your anger, go to your work next day and just chill. Just greet your boss, probably even hug him. Give him some sort of sweet. Show him how much you appreciate them. And if they ask why are you doing this, just say you just wanted to. But deep inside, you know, and yeah, you do, that you're just saving their life. Because you could have done all this, but you're not gonna. So you're a lifesaver. Remember that. And be the bigger man. Live your life to the fullest. Anyway guys, that will be it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Do leave a like. Share the video if you want. Share it with your bosses if you want. Do not blame me for the consequences. And I'll see you in the next one. Later.